So how's it going, Damon?
Wonderful.
All right. Really enjoyed those songs you just played.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about how you got started out in music.
It goes back as far as listening to Casey Kasem with Mom, waiting to hear Thriller or anything Michael Jackson. And I've always just been excited about music. You know, even before I was really playing, I was just always excited about it. And my first instrument that I first started like in 5th grade was percussion and drums. Not so much the bells or the timpani, but the trap set. So from then on, playing in different rock bands and jazz combos, and music was always a big part of it. So once I got to college, I think my sophomore year in college is when I actually picked up a guitar with a purpose, because up to then I just would pick it up and play G, A, and D. And I remember the first time I heard Dave Matthews, and that changed me. At that time it was a different purpose. I was into drums then, and obviously Carter is an amazing drummer, but then hearing Dave Matthews and Tim Reynolds live at Luther with the acoustic guitars was just mind-blowing for me. So really started keying in on the acoustic guitar, and first learning some covers, and then just for whatever reason just started doing my own songs.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I got your question. That was kind of long-winded, wasn't it?
Not at all, no. Not at all. So how does your songwriting process work? I mean, how do you do it?
It's pretty random. I used to... One of the things that I try to do is... a friend of mine in college said, and these are some of my first songs, and he's like, yeah, you know, it's okay. It seems like you're writing songs like stick figures. Like it's too obvious sometimes. Like, and he said, take it and make it into a watercolor. So that to me, like that imagery of taking a stick figure like lyrically and making a watercolor so where it's not so blatantly obvious, it's more, that's when that concept hit my brain, that's when I really felt that music is truly an art form. And that, I don't know why, but that imagery like helped me realize that.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as like the construction of what I guess the songs that I do come up with, sometimes there's a story behind it, and sometimes it just whatever comes out at that given time, and I just start going with it. And you know, I like melody, catchy melodies, I guess. I try to do that without also being cheesy on the words. But I don't know, it's pretty random. I do like writing either in a kitchen or in a bathroom just because of the acoustics, and it's like, especially the bathroom, it's just closed off and the acoustics are cool. Yeah, I don't know, it's nothing really comes first all the time. I don't do the words and then the guitar. Sometimes they both happen at the same time. Sometimes I'll have a cool thing on the guitar and then words come later. And some songs I've had for 5-6 years that are still not done just because I don't want to just slap through it, just to finish it. So it's fun though, because once I do get done with one, it's really like I still get that high and that excitement to when it's mostly at least satisfactory in my brain.
It's got to be a good feeling.
It is, yeah. Especially knowing that some of them have been around for 5 or 6 years and I can't finish those, but sometimes something will happen in 20 minutes and that's just really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. So how long would you say you've been writing songs?
Let's see. It would have been probably about 7-8 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was I think it was like late 2003, 2004. And what are we in, 2012?
I think so.
Some days I just don't know.
I don't know for sure. Don't hold me to it.
Yeah, so I guess 7-8 years probably. But and before that, I mean, I was in, like when I was drumming in high school, we had an original sort of rock band, so I was in some form of songwriting, the concept and the aspect of it as a drummer when we were, I think, freshmen in high school and all the way through high school. So, but as far as me doing it myself is, yeah, it's like 7-8 years.
Okay, great. So tell us a little bit about the albums that you have out.
I've got 3 out. One, Atmosphere, that was recorded in Cedar Falls at Catamount, and then the second one was a live one, a lot more sort of chill acoustic one that I recorded down in Moline, Illinois. Live at Fireworks, it's called. Live at Fireworks Cafe. And then the most recent one, I recorded some in Minneapolis and then most of it in Mankato. And that's called Stars and Bars, and that's been 2 years, I think. So I've got close to enough material to get in the studio. Still working on a few, obviously, always, but go to the website, and that'll either direct you to iTunes or to it's called doublestereo.com/Damon Dotson. It's all through my website, which is just damondotson.com, and you can get to any of it.
Okay. Is iTunes the best place for people to get your music?
Yeah, I mean, because everyone has it, and it's the easiest way to do it. So iTunes is the way to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, go on there and listen to it, and hopefully you like it.
I'm sure they will. All right. Well, before we wrap up, are there any final thoughts you want to leave people with?
I guess this can sound super cheesy, but just being able to do music and have people also enjoy it and have that sort of communication with people that doesn't normally exist without music. So thanks to people that listen, and thanks for people like you who can get it out there in different forms. And so just always very humbled and very flattered that people are listening. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being on Insider Sessions.
Thank you.